Hey guys, this is Albert725 here today to do my review on One Piece Manga Chapter 671 review. This chapter, main point of this chapter was pretty much with Luffy versus Caesar Clown. That was like the main key or the most important part of this whole chapter. And pretty much this Caesar Clown guy is revealed that he's very cocky and he thinks he's superior to other people, as Luffy explained that he mentioned Milligan, the guy from Impel Down, the one that that took out Luffy with the poison, almost killed him. And Caesar Clown's like, don't compare me with him. I mean, with his ability with mine. And I'm like, well, dude, I think Caesar Clown and Milligan have a history together or something, for him to, just be a little jealous, or comparison with their abilities. Also, I like it to the point where I think Smoker and Sasaki can't really do anything. I guess there's nothing they can do at this point in time. And there's a lot of mysteries going on, but I will explain that later on this review. But also, we gotta get to the beginning. So here we go. First, we start with Sanji going in the water, and he's pretty much saving the samurai's torso, which hopefully they find eventually. Of course they're gonna find eventually, but probably a couple chapters later, maybe. And the slime apparently is using parts of its slime, little balls in the water, and it's pretty much unpolluting and like killing all the fishes inside the water. I'm assuming. So then we get to where it shifts off to Law and Chopper, where Law is having like this distraction plan so that Chopper can easily get into the lab and find the stuff he needs in order to kill. I was say kill. I mean say cure the children from their weird sickness that they've been having lately. Apparently, Law asks his Monet, the harpy lady chick, and he pretty much escorts her out of the lab. And I guess he's planning on doing something with her. I'm not entirely sure. And she gets some weird fantasy, like this is this like a date? I'm like, nah, it ain't no date. Now we get to where it shifts on to the main part of this whole chapter, where we have Luffy and Caesar Clown. At the beginning, as Luffy, 2 years of training, come on, he's pretty much dominating. You have to know he was dominating his latest opponent, Caesar Clown. And at the beginning it was really good, but as it progressed, it got a little better. And then at the end, it's just like, what happened? It was just one of those crazy things. Caesar Clown does all the stops, does his best to beat Luffy as usual, and and pretty much uses gas ability to explode, make a huge explosion, which worries Robin and Frankie. And also, Robin did explain about the armament hockey is able to grab mass, and I was just like, oh snap! There's something in addition of what we didn't know about armament hockey, or maybe I do know. It's just that I think this is just something new that just came out of the open, out of nowhere. But anyway, right after, here's the weird part. After where Luffy, pretty much, got Caesar Clown in the money, got him beat. We see where Luffy starting gets like cough off, like he's gagging, or like he's like being affected by something. And I think it's the same coincidence with Law, because like right after that panel, we see Law on the ground and hurt, and lots of us fans are assuming that the same thing is happening to them. Well, it's happening, to each other, like something. I guess the enemy did, but I'm not sure. But I think Caesar Clown gas is probably taking effect on Luffy somehow. I guess during that explosion after Luffy dodged it, and I think this mysterious figure now. I think this under the Law, maybe. I think that's how it happened. And apparently we don't know who this mysterious figure is. Apparently it's safe to assume that him and Law have some sort of connection or some sort of relationship going on, because since Law knows him and he knows Law. So yeah, we just gotta see what happens. I think this guy, well, I can't really say because we don't know the history or the background of Law. Other than the fact that he's a Shichibaki. No, Tsusabuki. Sorry, Tsusabuki. Yeah, that's the end of this chapter. Next week, One Piece chapter 1 will not be released. It won't be out. So the following Saturday, after next Saturday, it will come out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for next Saturday except for review Bleach and Naruto. But yeah, so guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, and this is Alvin 25. I'll catch you guys later.